Hey there, it's been a while, I know, right? Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today we are back with the best applications for the month of August 2021. Couple of really cool applications, a couple of really cool promo codes for me to share with you guys. So if you guys do enjoy the video, like always, it would mean the world to me if you could hit that like button. Let's set a like target from now on. Let's say 1000 likes and we'll do another one of these videos really soon. With that said, without any further ado, let's get started and yeah, roll the intro.
Alright guys, the first app on the list goes by the name of Spike, and you guys must be thinking, didn't I already talk about this application in a previous video? And to be very honest with you guys, yes I did. But the number of times that I have used this application since then proves how truly useful it is. Alright, let's cut to the chase. What does Spike do and why should you download it? Well, to put it simply, it makes your email experience super simple and easy. Spike combines the best of Messenger and email, meaning your long and rather primitive email chains are now basically long-form texts, making your email experience much better. Other than that, Spike also intelligently enables something called the priority inbox, which has been absolutely life-saving for me. This mode basically makes you see really important emails first, while the other social and promotional notifications and mails are moved to the other section for later use. Spike also eliminates the use of repeating headers, signatures and threads, which basically make email harder to read. And for the professionals out there, the beauty of Spike lies in the fact that people who do not use Spike will still see your email the same way with all the titles and signatures and etc. There's also a wonderful note section where you can create, edit and share dynamic notes without ever leaving your inbox in real time and collaborate live with your teammates. There is also a chat bar wherein you can bounce ideas without completely leaving the note. A new update has also added the ability to make voice and video calls completely within Spike, taking things to an absolutely amazing next level. Honestly, Spike has been the email replacement application that I needed and I didn't even know about it, and now that I do, I use it on every device that I own. I would highly recommend this application to anybody who uses a lot of mail in their day-to-day life, so definitely check it out. It will be linked below. Alright guys, the second application on the list goes by the name of Minimalist Productivity Launcher, and this, as the name suggests, is a minimal launcher which puts productivity at first and everything else comes second. You can select from a variety of different color themes. You can also select fonts that I really enjoy. This seems to be the only extreme minimal launcher that lets you choose all of this. And of course, you have the app drawer on the right side, and on the main screen you have the date as well as the time. I really like the way the application looks and the fact that it's completely free to download and to try without any ads. I really like it. Definitely check it out. It will be linked below. Next up guys, on the list we've got an application called Almighty Volume Keys, which is basically a volume key remapper, meaning you can customize what your volume key actions do when you press them across three different sections. Number one is when your volume keys are idle, so when no media is playing. You can select a variety of things that you can do when you press the up volume key, the down volume key, or even actions such as a up or a down key. There is also another section where you can do the same thing when media is playing. As you can see, I have assigned it to open up the flashlight and it works pretty flawlessly. It's really cool. And of course, last but not the least, there's also a section of sound recording. That is what the volume keys do when you're already recording some audio using the sound recorder app. I think this is really cool. Never seen something like it before. And once again, it's completely free. All it requires is your accessibility setting option. Once you turn that on, you're good to use this application. Definitely check it out. Alright guys, next up we've got another customization application, and this goes by the name of iOS Widgets. Now as you guys know, I recently shifted from my iPhone 12 back to Android, and if you're going through a similar transition and if you just want iOS Widgets once again on your Android home screen, whether it is because it helps you to have an easier experience shifting to another OS, or you're a person who just enjoys having iOS widgets on your phone, hey, it's Android, you can do that. This application lets you do that pretty flawlessly. You install the application, you get a lot of widgets. You get analog digital clocks, a battery widget, a calendar widget, weather, photos, you name it. And the best part is the application also supports both the dark as well as the light versions of these particular widgets. So you can set them on your home screen. All you have to do is click and hold on an empty space, then select widgets and go down to iOS widgets, select the type of theme that you want and hit on add widget, and boom, the widget will be added on your home screen. You can resize it very easily from here. The process is super seamless and I really enjoy this application. So if in case anybody wants to try it out, it'll be linked below. Be sure to check it out. Alright guys, next up we've got an application called Shut Up, and while the app might be a little aggressive from the get-go when you hear the name of it, this is basically a really cool app which lets you silence your phone at any time by using either a shortcut of the application or through a quick setting in your status bar. It's really cool. Once you turn the app on, give it the permissions that it needs, you can go down to your shortcuts and you can add the shut up shortcut over here. Clicking on that will immediately silence the device, or you can also add a custom tile on your status bar. Once you install the application, that option also pops up in your status bar. You can use that to also silence your device, and within the application, once you open it up, you can also go ahead and select the streams from which you want to silence the audio. So this is anywhere from alarms, music, notifications, your phone dials, your system sounds, etc. It's really cool, does what it says super effectively, and I really like it. Definitely check it out. Alright guys, next up we've got a brilliant wallpaper application which goes by the name of Sphagetti Wallpapers. Now this application has a lot of really cool fluid, abstract wallpapers that I've really started to enjoy. The app is paid and it's also a brand new app, but huge thanks to the developer for this. We've got 15 promo codes that I will be releasing on my Instagram account, on my Instagram stories to be more specific. So be sure to follow me at _Anubhav_Roy_, and you can find out about these promo codes more over there. Coming back to the application, the app has a list of a lot of very beautiful fluid wallpapers. As you guys can see, this is literally a heaven for anybody who likes to customize their Android phone, and this is just an application that lets you do that so well. It's really great. It's super amazing. Definitely check it out. Next up guys, we've got a men's fashion clothing application by the name of Aristobrat. Now, as far as I know, this is a company founded in Bangalore. It's a startup that provides some really good quality shirts and t-shirts for the modern man here in 2021. I really like the application, and other than the application, I really like the products that they are making, especially for the prices. They're super affordable when they come to high quality shirts, and I've ordered 2 of these shirts. This is not sponsored by Aristobrat in any way, and I genuinely feel like this is one of the better clothing brands to buy clothes from, especially if you like shirts and t-shirts and clean minimal stuff to wear. This is the one to get. Coming back to the application itself, as you can see, the app has a pretty damn good UI. Everything has its own place. Everything looks very good. It's very fluid. There's no clutter, and honestly, a good brand that makes great clothes along with a pretty damn usable app is something that is very rare to come across these days. Definitely check Aristobrat out from the link in the description below. Next up guys, we've got an application called Old Roll, and if you're a fan of the film look, or if you're a fan of historically amazing cameras from the 60s, 70s and 80s, this is going to be an application that will really amaze you. Basically, this is an app that emulates realistic analog cameras on your phone. With the free version, you only get 2 cameras, but I love them nonetheless. You can pay for the pro version to get other cameras, but over here you've got Classic M, the 503CW, a Polaroid filter, a disposable toy F camera, and basically all of these cameras have certain vintage looks that they apply when you click the photo using this. And not only do I really like the UI of the entire aesthetic of the entire app, the shutter as well as the camera models that they have made, that is also really cool, and the effects are actually good effects. They are not something as easy as Retrica or just a filter slapped on top of it. It looks good, it functions well. I feel like you could really create a lot of good pictures with this if you have a good phone camera and a great sense of creating good photos. It's really nice. I really like it. It's completely free. As I said, you get 2 cameras, but I've just used 2 of them and they seem completely fine to me. So yeah, definitely check it out, link in the description below. Next up guys, we've got a game called Black, and honestly this is a puzzle game that has a beautiful soundtrack behind it as well as a really nice aesthetic behind it. Now the main point of this application, or game rather, is to completely turn the screen to black. So you'll have different puzzles. As you can see, this is a light. I pull it down, the screen turns black, and then you progress to another level. You'll have to do different things. There are no hints. If you want, you can click on the I button to get a hint in case you don't know how to solve it, but I would prefer if you would spend a little more time and see what the game has to offer, because I really like it. Each level has its own logic, and this is just a very cool game to pass time. It is already very famous, has more than 42,000 downloads and reviews, but once again I found out about it this time, and I would love for you guys to try it out too. Definitely check it out, it will be linked below. Last but definitely not the least, guys, we've got an application called Spotify Tools for Spotify, and as the name suggests, this provides additional tools to the Spotify app. So if you use Spotify to listen to your music like I do, this is going to be an application that will take all of those features and add more features, taking it to the next level. Now, a couple of main features over here is that you can search quickly for an artist or song in all of your Spotify's library and playlist. You can start Spotify playback on new Bluetooth connections. There's also a section called Song Monitoring, which is basically a place where it keeps track of your Spotify listening history for your artists and for your tracks. As you can see, if you go to the Song Monitoring section, you'll be able to see your recent tracks. You'll be able to analyze your listening habits, and it's really cool the amount of detail that this app goes into and how much functionality it improves for the Spotify application. You can get lyrics in the song's details. There's other features like downloading the artist as well as the album art. You can import your listening activity from your Spotify account. You can copy songs from one playlist to the other. The app's UI is pretty okay-ish. I wouldn't give it 10 out of 10 because I feel like it could have been made a lot cleaner, but the features that it offers really helps any Spotify fanatic out there. So I think you will really enjoy it. Be sure to check it out.
And well, guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. Hope you guys really enjoyed the applications. All the download links, including the wallpaper app and everything, will be in the description below with the timestamps. If you guys did enjoy it, a like would be amazing, and a sub to the channel would also be great. With that said, this is Anubhav signing out. I'll catch you guys next time. You guys have a great day, stay safe, and peace out.